Let's get something new. What about the love department? What about romantic love? What do we got? Okay. Okay, 4 of Swords, 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what else we got. 4 of Swords. 5 of Wands. Okay. Interesting. I feel like somebody is... This is supposed to be romantic love. Okay. Got it. Got it. Oh, what is this? So I was going to say this is a little bit erotic. It's becoming like a little bit erotic. But I was like looking for romantic love. So what I kind of got is, you know, somebody likes, you know, somebody could be, okay, so this could be taken a couple of different ways. Somebody is either likes to be restrained, or somebody is trying to restrain themselves, hold themselves back, and they're having a difficult time. If in fact they're fighting the urge to either reach out to somebody or just kind of like, I'm getting like possession, you know, take possession of something, is kind of how it's being explained to me. Explained how it's being received, I should say. But this is romantic love. And then the Justice in reverse popped out. So I want to look at this, okay? I want to look at this. What is this? In regards to romantic love. Oh. Okay. What is going on? What is going on? So here's what I got. Somebody has always made like a lot of bad decisions, okay? Hang on, I'm cold. Sorry. It's cold here in Pennsylvania. Somebody who at least in the past has probably moved too quick. Okay? They made some wrong decisions, wrong choices in love. Okay? And then it's almost like a series of like, how can I say this? You know, it's like sometimes people kind of like jump too quick into certain things. And then they had to suffer the consequences of that. Then it's like, you know, well, these things happen when I move too quick. I want to take things slow. Taking things too slow had its negative points too. That didn't work out quite so well. And that's what I was getting. So it's like somebody has always made like wrong choices in regards to love, romantic love. And somebody who is, you know, it could be somebody who's kind of like shut a lot of people out. They've shut a lot of people down. And I feel like they've made some really, really wrong decisions in regards to who they partnered with, but also even for as far as themselves. You know, maybe even how they've handled people. Everyone, you know, is kind of what I'm getting. So I feel as though with this World card, you know, that's kind of like that time is over. Those times of wrong decisions. I feel like somebody has learned a lot. Somebody's definitely learned a lot. I have the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and I don't like that. I'm just going to let it shuffle. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it circulate. If it comes back out, we're going to talk about it. All right. Okay. Romantic love. 5 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like somebody missed out on something. Somebody doesn't want to compete. They don't want to compete. So it's like, you know, sometimes you've like, so here's what it is. There are times in someone's life where they have maybe you see something that you want. And you could have had a door opened. You could have had an opportunity, but you didn't take it. You let it pass you by. because somebody may have felt that they were unworthy, or because of certain situations that they've kind of been in, made some wrong decisions. So it really kind of, I can't think of a certain word to kind of use for this, but basically just somebody's just like, they've made a lot of wrong decisions, wrong choices, looking for love in all the wrong places. Okay. The question is, has anyone learned from these mistakes? What have we learned? You know, what have we learned? What have we learned? Not necessarily about the condition of humanity, society, or other people. What have we learned in regards to ourselves? That's the big question. Because we know we can't change other people. We can only change ourselves. Okay? So what have we learned in regards to past scenarios, in regards to looking for love, letting opportunities pass us by, things that we've actually had? Somebody just doesn't like to compete. I completely understand that. If somebody like tries to put me into something where it's like I got to compete, no thanks. You probably ain't worth it. If you're forcing me to compete, no. Then I'll make your decision for you. Choose the other one, you know. And that could be a lot of times what that is. But I feel as though there could be somebody, you know, not only that, but somebody feels like maybe they weren't even worth it. You know, they weren't worth it. Or they felt like if they did try to compete, they would just lose anyway. You know, that's kind of what I'm getting with that. All right. Okay, no, come on. No. Hierophant had to come out like this. Come on, dude. Tired of this. Quit playing around. Somebody's very, very different. They're very, very unique. Page of Cups, Hierophant. I feel as though somebody has a new opportunity coming in and it's something is quite unique as yourself. Okay? There are these like weird underlying things that are hidden beneath the surface. Oh, it's things about yourself that are kind of coming out. It's things about yourself that are coming out to the surface. So if you are going to meet someone, or if you have met someone, just know that no matter how far you've come, a series of bad decisions, bad idea, don't think that one is a bad idea, that series of bad luck, bad decisions are gone. I feel like somebody has let so many different opportunities pass them by for not feeling good enough, not wanting to fight or anything like that, not wanting to struggle, not wanting to compete. All right? Now, I feel as though somebody's kind of gotten over a lot of those things. However, there are certain devil aspects that are going to be kind of coming up on the surface. Should you meet somebody, and I feel like there is somebody that's very, very unique, quite as unique as yourself. It's starting off very, very small. There's a lot of messages that could be kind of going back and forth between you and another person. Now, there could be certain things. The word that I like to use is people keep hitting your tripwire. As long as you kind of like take a step back. I can speak from personal experience. Okay. Me personally, what works for me. And as long as you have another willing participant, because basically a lot of us are all messed up. And we never know who to trust anymore. Sometimes we don't even know if we can trust ourselves. Trust our own judgment. So as long as like if something happens where somebody says something, somebody does something, somebody makes a move too quick. Sometimes if somebody doesn't message you, the little thing inside of you, the fears from the past, somebody hits that tripwire, causes an explosion inside of you. Okay, as long as you take a step back and take things slow and small, because chances are you could be dealing with somebody who is quite as unique as yourself. Okay, and you could both be kind of triggering each other, but as long as you kind of take a step back, don't react immediately, take a deep breath, because you never know, the other person could be feeling the same way. Okay, so take it easy on yourself. All right. See, I keep getting these cards, but I keep getting it's in the past. A thing of the past. Clarify this Ten of Swords. So, And I don't want to kind of like... The problem really could just be within you, you know? And let's say I'm talking to you and the person that you're speaking to. If you're both watching this video, example, if you are talking to somebody, you recently met somebody, and it's a romantic possibility, okay? That something could happen between you and this other person. I guarantee if you both watch this video, it's going to kind of like resonate, because the devil energy that is both within both of you, okay, could cause trouble. Maybe you're just not ready. You can think of it that way too. Maybe you're just not ready. If you're going through all these emotions and you are going to kind of continuously sabotage yourself, you have that devil energy, that fear that kind of keeps creeping up, or other insecurities that you may have, and you could be like on this thin line of wanting to sever things, you know, or cause problems, or slip into old behavioral patterns, maybe you're just not ready. Whatever this is, it's going to be a test of your maturity and how far you've come. All right, just look at it that way, because somebody could really be trying to sabotage themselves. All right, that's what I'm getting. Star and Emperor. It's like, get a hold of yourself. Get a hold of yourself. That's what I'm getting. You know, this isn't every person. This isn't every person. Take it easy. Take it easy. That's all I'm kind of getting. Is a lot of this is somebody's just attacking themselves, thinking the worst of everyone. And I get it. I've been there. And I wasn't ready to date. When I was there, I wasn't ready. And I didn't. I worked on myself. You know, you're still going to have those things. It's kind of like being a smoker. You know, if you smoked at some point in your life and you quit, you're always going to have cravings. You're always going to feel that. It's up to you to control it. Same thing with this. If you've had bad experience in the past, if you've had trauma in the past, if you want to find love, healthy, like quitting smoking is healthy. If you want to find love, healthy love, you're going to have to control those urges so that you don't start smoking again, so that you don't push somebody away. Okay? Think of negative behaviors, you know? All right. If you're not ready to date and you're not ready to take a mature approach and not get into your emotions and let somebody trigger you and then force somebody to kind of come to you and make them apologize because that they hit your wounding without even knowing it. Sometimes people do that. They'll hit your tripwire without even realizing it. It's not their fault. They don't know your history. They're trying to get to know you. So if you're not ready to take that mature approach, maybe you're not ready. So consider that. I see something kind of coming in that could be very, very nice. And with this, I'm like literally kind of like get a hold of yourself. Get a hold of yourself. You know, this could be something very, very nice, very, very guided. So don't sabotage it. Okay? That's all I got. Like, comment, share, follow. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Drop me a comment. All right? Hit the thumbs up also. That's pretty much it. Good luck. Let's start a new year right.